Moin moin everyone, as we say where I'm from in Denmark. This is the sixth day and I'm a little bit tired right now. It's getting pretty late, so I first thought of making a video tomorrow, but that'll be pretty stupid, so I'm making it now. So yeah, how was my day today? My day was very nice again. Enjoyed myself a lot. I woke up, but again in the morning, during the day, I'm feeling like I'm, basically weightless. But when I wake up in the morning, it feels like I weigh half a ton or something. So I was laying in the morning, like half an hour in the bed, just chilling, and I think I'm pretty convinced that is because of all the detoxification processes that are going on during the night that are felt in the morning. And I can feel as soon as I get going, it's okay. So I went to the shower and went up for breakfast, if you can call it that. Nice cold water, sitting out in the kitchen, and some nice, nice, friendly, sweet girls, neighbor girls. They were eating, and it was actually pretty cool. They were all sitting, eating various things, salads, and actually stuff I usually eat, but I didn't fancy it at all. Of course, I knew, I'm in a sense, it would be nice, to eat it again, but I didn't have the feeling of the urge to eat it at all, so I was drinking water. After that, I went out in the sun because today was a beauty again, blue sky the entire day, but again, minus, was it probably like minus 15 degrees Celsius or something. So I was just sitting out in the sun, meditating a little bit, and I felt I had really a lot of energy when I came in. That was really, really nice. So I came in, did some minor things in here, and after that I went down. I was reading a little bit, and after like an hour or something, I fell asleep, had a little nap. One of my good friends called and we had a chat, and from there it was just a regular evening. Was reading a lot today, a little bit on the internet but not much today, and time flies, so like it is, tomorrow is the 7th day. That'll be 1 week of water fasting, and 9 days of not eating, and 12 days of not eating what I desire to eat, to take the juice days, the orange days into account. So still going very well. So and by the way, for the entertainment today is my hair. So I should have mentioned it in the beginning of the video, but the idea is, like, every time you feel like it gets a little bit boring or a little bit dry during the video, just have a look up here, and get entertained, and as soon as you think, okay, fine again, just come down here again, and we'll keep on putting up this stuff here. So I just earlier today watched the video from yesterday, and I think it's pretty good. But again, I'm not really the most organized person in the world, and I don't feel like making a plan for what I should say, a manuscript basically, something like that. I feel like it's coming better over and more real if it just comes straight from the heart. If I get something, I forget it, and that way around. So I saw also yesterday about the health talk, which I'm going to continue now. A couple of things that I maybe didn't mention or didn't mention enough or stuff like that. But I want to take a look at things. Also, I showed you the book yesterday. I don't think that I showed you it properly. It's called Enzyme Nutrition. If you're desired, if you are interested in reading why, or maybe what I believe to be the best book, or haven't read it all, supposedly the best book on the market to understand why raw foods or enzymes are so important. So yeah, it's very if you are very scientific, I think that would be the way to go. Another thing is that I called the company. I first tried to research on the internet, but I think I better call the source. So I called this company producing my sterile water, and I talked to the product chief, one command products. I don't know what you call it, but I think you get the idea. And talked with her about the bottles, the water. And first off, the bottles are apparently, I don't know what you call it in English, but it doesn't give off any, minerals or any toxins or anything. So it's a safe bottle, and the water in there is absolutely pure, which I would have thought if they use it like for operations, stuff like that, they cannot have water with particles of plastic in there. And one of my good friends also is doing these tests to check the what's this called in English? The ability of the water to, no, I don't know what it's called, but it is a very pure water, so I'm very happy with that. And the reason why it tastes a bit different is because that there is nothing in there, no minerals or anything. So that's probably what we're used to, because usually I drink water in Copenhagen that is really pretty bad. There's a lot of stuff in it, and if that ends up tasting normal, I mean, yeah. So that was that. So I have to look at the time. 8 minutes left. So I want to talk about, or continue the talk from yesterday, and maybe I'll start off with the raw foods. Why I believe that is important, because when you cook your food, not only do you kill the enzymes, which are very important, but you're also killing a lot of nutrition within the food. A lot of the minerals, and especially a lot of the vitamins, are not in the food anymore. And when the cooked food gets into your body, it turns your body acidic, and that is another thing which I believe is communicated way too little in the public arena, and that is the idea of the pH. Is your food forming acids or alkalinity in your body? I mean, that is so important. I mean, if you just see like acids, well, what do you combine with acids? Acid is something that rips stuff apart, and all our fluids in our body are alkaline. The only fluid in our body that is acidic is our stomach acid, and that's of course because stomach acid, what does it do? It rips things apart. So if you're eating a diet of mainly bread, pasta, meat, animal products in general, and a lot of other things, then you will be acidic, and if you're acidic, the acids will start ripping your insides apart. Of course, your body will try to fight against it. A good example is another myth, and that's the myth of calcium, that we need milk to get calcium. But the thing is, as soon as you drink milk, as soon as you get animal protein into your body, you turn acidic. And you have some buffers in your blood whatsoever, but they need to be refilled. And it varies from body part to body part how acidic it can stay. Your blood cannot stay acidic. If you are acidic, like minutes or short period of time, you will die. So what does the body do? The only thing the body can do to neutralize the acids that are coming from the milk is the phosphate in your bones. So, because your bones mainly are made of calcium and phosphate. Calcium phosphate. So what the body does, it extracts the calcium phosphate out of your bones. It takes the phosphate to neutralize the acids, so you have a proper pH, and you piss out the calcium. And that is why you see all the countries in the world where you have a big intake, especially of dairy. You have the biggest numbers of osteoporosis and all these things, problems with the bones. So, I mean, yeah, you hear a lot of stuff, and of course you can believe some of it, but there are a lot of myths out there. And so yeah, especially in that respect, and the pH is very important. So leafy green vegetables, fruits, it can be a problem with the fruits because most fruits are not ripe on the tree or the plant. So fruits that are not ripe will not be as alkaline or be even acidic. But if you eat this kind of diet, you'll keep the body alkaline, and that way, you will have a way healthier environment within you. And if there's one fluid in you that needs alkalinity and it is and is an important factor of your health, maybe I want to say the most important, and which also is not being talked about almost at all, is the entire lymphatic system. Basically your sewage system of your body. It is getting rid of all the junk and all the garbage and all the toxins, all the stuff is washing your body through. And if your lymphatic system is not working properly, that's when you start seeing cancers and all these things. Cancer is not like a random thing. And some interesting studies have been made, about the things. For example, breast cancer. If you take women who don't wear a bra and see how much breast cancer they have the exact same rate of breast cancer than men do. And that is because the bra is going out here just underneath, some lymph vessels. So it's blocking them. So all the garbage and all the shit, to say it, is building up. And that is what in the end, I believe, is creating breast cancer. So yeah, time's running. Another thing is that from the raw food, the energy. I mean, when I went raw, I did it for the energy. But what I was experiencing, that was, just almost miraculous, After going 10 days on the raw food diet, I felt like king of the world. Not king of the world, in an egoistic sense, but I was just, full of love, full of appreciation, and I was just loving it, and I was just sometimes walk around like, felt like a little child again, and it is really amazing. And most people who have experienced it, like, I didn't plan on staying on raw, I just did it to make a detox. But I asked myself, how can I go back? Maybe have a momentary gain of eating some bread or whatever, and I still do it sometimes, pretty rare. But when I eat it, I have this play like for 15 minutes. Then after that I have like half an hour or an hour where I'm sitting like, what? And then my energy level, or what we call energy, my well-being, is just way lower. So the question, is it worth it? For this period of time to, in general, just feel almost high on life. And also spiritually, I mean, I believe there's, we'll make My Idea on Health Part 3 tomorrow. I will try to get a little more structured, maybe get some more information in shorter time, but for so long I wish you all thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to see you, or no, I think you're going to see me tomorrow. Okay, peace. Bye.